Assalamualaikum and hello to Madam Roslinah. Today I will be presenting two forecasting techniques under the topic of manpower planning. One from demand forecasting and one from supply forecasting. The demand forecasting technique that I choose is Delphi technique, meanwhile for supply forecasting is replacement chart. Let's start with the Delphi technique, which is part of demand forecasting. The Delphi technique is a structured method where a panel of experts is asked to provide estimates or opinions about future human resource needs. These responses are gathered through a series of anonymous questionnaires. After each round, a facilitator summarizes the results and sends it back for further review until a consensus or agreement is reached. This technique is especially useful in uncertain or long-term planning situations like predicting future workforce demand in a rapidly changing industry. Some of the main advantages include access to expert insights, reduced group pressure, and flexibility. However, it can also be time-consuming, expensive, and sometimes biased depending on the experts chosen. For example, the healthcare sector might use the Delphi technique to estimate how many nurses they will need in the next 5 years, especially if the industry faces constant changes. Now, let's move on to the replacement chart, which is a tool under supply forecasting. This chart is a visual representation of key positions within an organization showing the current incumbents and their potential successors. It helps in identifying who is ready now, who will be ready in 1 or 2 years, and who might need longer-term development. The replacement chart is very effective for succession planning, especially for leadership or specialized roles. It supports internal mobility, reduces the risk of talent gaps, and helps HR prepare development plans for future leaders. But on the downside, it usually focuses only on high-level roles and can become outdated if not regularly reviewed. There is also the risk of bias when evaluating successor potential. For instance, if a company knows their operation manager is retiring soon, they can use a replacement chart to groom suitable candidates ahead of time. To summarize, the Delphi techniques help focus future HR demand using expert consensus, while the replacement chart ensure internal supply of talent through succession planning. Together, they support better decision making and workforce continuity. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.